Hello, hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Hey, how's everybody doing on this bright and beautiful Thursday morning? Hope that this audio video finds everybody doing well. You know, they say time is money, and you can look at my attempt to draw a clock in the photo. Oh well, as long as I'm conveying the message. You know, yesterday an interesting thing happened. Okay, I was speaking to a friend, and this particular friend of mine is going through a little bit of an achy, painy kind of situation sometimes. And you know how like you get those like arthritis-y feels, whereby which you like to use those, creams that are out there that very, very helpful. They usually help you in a pinch, and sometimes that's all you need, and that's the end of it, but most of the time they are on the expensive side. Now, I swore by a product that I had tried back in, let me see, way, 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 way back in like the very late 90s and the early 2000s, and it is called Myoflex. This is not a sponsored ad. I adored that product because I was going through, like when you sleep the wrong way, but that particular morning my back was absolutely, you just get those annoying nuisance backaches. So I was happened to be at a friend's house at that point, and my friend felt so sorry for me. Oh, this, that. Look, I have this product, and it's called Myoflex. I have to say, I never heard of this in my life. So, okay, I used a little dab. For me, Janet, that day, it went like gone. Okay, it was like gone. So, but for some reason, I had a lot of difficulty finding it. So, okay, I remembered that when I did purchase a tube, it was on the very, very expensive side for that time. Now, I kept thinking all along, well, I can't find this product. It turns out it actually is available in one of those big box stores, okay? But this is not the purpose of this video. I'm thinking, that this particular product for me is like the magic bullet, so to speak, okay? I said, when I saw the current price, for me, middle $30 price for a tube of cream, over the counter is on a slightly outrageous side. So it does. I mean, the product. I'm telling you. But other than that, but it's very, very expensive. So I did a little like research, for my friend that's not feeling the greatest in terms of like those little annoying body aches. That's a lot of money, middle $30 to pay for such a product, in my opinion, even if it works. I said, I'm wondering if the same ingredient happens to be in another leading product that begins with letter A. Okay? So, one of those creams, the one that doesn't have any smell. Okay? Got it? And it sort of sounds like the word aspirin. But why does it sound like the word aspirin? Because basically, both products contain the same ingredient, and the ingredient is salicylic acid. Now, don't try to say that 15 times in a row, okay? I could just imagine a few trying it. Anyway, you will trip over your words, possibly. Hey, say that 15 times in a row quickly. Make a game of it. I'm joking and laughing, but the point is, I'm bringing up a point. Basically, if you are to compare certain products against each other, I'm telling you, they are identical. Now, just saying, one is significantly higher in price. Now, when we're talking about a $5 to $10 difference for exactly the same product, now you might wonder, why are some products so insanely priced, like with such a difference? Well, I'm wondering a few factors. Now, I'm not a pharmacist, okay? And I'm not going to pretend to be. Perhaps some are in greater strength. Just saying, don't know. Don't know that much detail about that. But let's take it away from that those two comparisons. So you got to make the decision that's right for you. But the bottom line of this video is to read the labels, because it does pay to take the time to read the labels, especially when you're trying to, cut down costs, especially during challenging times or even during normal times. You really just want, you have savings goals, and you don't want to find out that you might have spent a few bucks more on the same exact product. It really, really pays to look at labels. Now, sometimes there are packaging differences. In fact, many people are paying for pretty looking packaging, and basically it's the same product. Now, alluding to a different product, recently, the other day, I was gifted with a whole bunch of, because I normally don't buy tons of it, but I was recently gifted with a couple of those 8 packs of those paper towels, okay? And this particular brand, and it was like an unheard of label, I'm telling you, it is quilted just like the Cadillac of paper towel products, which I call Bounty, which to me is the Cadillac of paper towels. Identical. Identical. All you have to do is price compare. Here's the thing. If you're achieving the results that you want, the same results, you don't always have to be brand loyal. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't times that brand loyal things are like really better. Yeah, there are, because there are certain things I absolutely taste the difference, especially when you're tasting something. But when it comes to a non-edible, particularly, really and truly, if you read the packaging and the labels, if you could save a buck or two here or there, and don't be so shy to not try edible items that there just may be a slight difference in taste, or it's actually the exact same product, because people do license things out to other companies for, to send out. They're just switching out, for example, the appearance, the packaging, the labeling, and you're still getting the same product. But it's funny how our minds play tricks on us, because it's like a visual thing, and we're kind of like used to certain appearances. The colors come at you. These are things you may have purchased since your mother bought them in the supermarket when you tagged along with her, or your dad, and you have like this like mental connection. Oh yeah, that's the good one. Oh yeah, that's the good one. I'm not saying it is the bad one. I'm not saying it is bad. There's a reason why those bread products have had lasting power and been in business for a million years. But what I'm trying to convey the message is that, in general, it really does take a little time to compare the actual ingredients. For example, let's say you go to the Dollar Tree, and I really wish I had one by me, but I do not. But dollar stores, in general, just saying. Now, if you're going to use a product like petroleum jelly, right, for whatever purposes you're using, petroleum jelly, okay. Me, Janet, personally, petroleum jelly is petroleum jelly. You look at the label and you see ingredients. The ingredients bear the same ingredients. Now, so what if it's in a different packaging? I mean, really? I know, old and familiar. The same thing goes for those vaporized, or whatever you call it, mentholated, the stuff that you use on your chest, okay? Like if you have a cold, all right? The one in that familiar blue little thing. You could get a similar product, the exact, actually, practically ingredients. Just compare it, okay? Again, if you're brand loyal, that's up to you. If you can get a similar product that does the exact same job, that gives you the personal satisfaction and the exact same results you want to achieve, you have to ask yourself, the question begs, well, why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I give it a whirl? Give it a whirl. All right, okay, now let's go on back to the edibles for a second. If you really love a certain type of cookie, and you insist that you have to have that, that's totally fine. Perhaps the money you saved on the thing that you're not going to eat, like petroleum jelly, because that is not to go with peanut butter and jelly, if you will, God forbid. But just saying, then you save that money for the brands that you really, really love. So just take that time. It is so worth it in order to save some cash. And in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City, wishing everybody well, and hope you never have to use anything for achy and painies, because I want everybody doing well. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and I look forward to seeing everybody again when? Real soon. I'll be on tomorrow for the next live. Oh, yes, I want to take a moment to thank anyone that has viewed the video for the fundraising goal for better equipment. The goal would be achieved hopefully by the end of February. It will help defray my costs, and I really do appreciate it. There you go. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for being here, because you just being here means so much to me. It really, really does. Have an amazing day, everyone.